When I was 15, I developed a crush on a boy, and unfortunately I didn't know that he was part of a trafficking ring, and accepted a ride home from school from him, and he asked me to come inside, and I ignored all those red flags, that those gut feelings that I had, and I thought everything will be okay. You know him, you go to the same school, you go to the same church, and unfortunately all those red flags were right, because he ended up drugging me and raping me and then taking pictures, and came up to me a few days later and said, the people, my family and the people in this organization expect you to earn these back. So for 2 years, I was trying to earn back these pictures and essentially became a sex slave to them. I realized when I first learned about human trafficking, I didn't know that that's what it was called, what happened to me. And I had just graduated from University of Dayton with my master's. I had just turned 40, and I thought, if I didn't know this, then how many others don't know? And I started sharing my story with anybody that wanted to hear it, because I would come to places and it would be hundreds of people in an auditorium, and 99% would say, I didn't know this. And then I started getting letters, emails from women, young girls and old ladies, saying, your story is just like mine. And that's what's kept me going all these past few years to do this. When I went to the conference where I learned about human trafficking and that was me, I also learned at that conference that there was no law in Ohio against it. There's a federal law, but there was no Ohio law. And I had 2 teenage daughters at the time, and I thought that was just unacceptable. So I said, you know, I'll be your voice. And so I did. I testified for the House and Senate in Ohio. And it took a long time, but finally we did make it into law that you can't traffic a person in this state. For so long, they had said, we'll kill you if you tell anybody, you know, we'll kill your parents, your brothers. And so I lost my voice. And then after I got out of it, I didn't dare tell anybody because I was still afraid. And so it was really empowering finding my voice and telling senators and representatives, you're going to listen to me because I have something really important to tell you. I started, you know, just doing the conferences and sharing my story, and then just telling my story wasn't enough. I needed to answer those questions for people, the why, the how, and what do we do? And then after a little while, that wasn't enough, and I decided I needed to find those girls in their worst moment, and that's when I started my nonprofit. This is happening in every zip code across the country. That no place, no person is immune from it. We just have to do a better job raising awareness and looking for the signs and then reaching out to people and helping them.